A spirited confrontation to be expected. How could it be otherwise with these two teams involved? An edge to the proceedings, highly likely. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And good work to regain possession. Spot on with that tackle.
Moving too careless, I barely been hitting therapy. Hide on my demons, they may embarrass me. Weight of the world attempted to bury me. Cargo pilot couldn't fly how much I'm carrying.
I mean, geez, J to G, can you believe what we've seen in life? Me and you alike, Jesus Christ made a genius twice. These days can only hit up legends to receive advice. Stuck through all the lows, no surprise when we reach the heights.
I only want the paper, not the plastic. I've been making changes and they drastic. Lost a piece of me and it was tragic. I'd have been through things you can't imagine. I wish that I could tell you how it happened.
Should've never turned my friends to a franchise. Woke up and I noticed my hands tied. So tight together I can't pray. You left and it felt like a friend died. What happened? Shh, I can't say. I felt a lot of hurt, but this the worst by a landslide. Tales of happy endings turning out to be fan-made. Secrets that we hid became so big that they can't hide. I'm a decent actor, but some actions I can't fake.
Adios mio, R.I.P. to my favorite trio. 3 amigos, been linked since embryo. 3 seeds who turn dreams to money trees. Then one leaves and turns fruit to bittersweet.
You mean there's no more shoulder to lean? Who do I tell my dreams? Where can I send all these memes? Who can I plot and scheme or share my favorite ice cream with when the closest leaves?
There's no one to even grieve with.
We had plans to be best man, wedding flowers and baby showers we supposed to attend. Godfather to my kin in case tragedy wins. We were supposed to be fam till the wrinkly skin.
Fans screaming GT, never hear it again. This a pain even group therapy couldn't mend. Even though you broke my heart, hid the pieces and ran, I still love you to the end.
Do your best friend.
I hope you've been making your bed, you know, taking your meds, you know, stacking your bread. Better eat all your veggies, stay up out of your head.
I hope you building healthy habits to combat all the stress. I hope you know I pray to God that you're blessed. Despite the hurt that you left, you did it over a text. And like I only take cash, that card is hard to accept. That pill is hard to digest. It even hurts more as it was all for the best.
I am with the Pousers. They don't have the guts to match my prowess. Flawless, gorgeous, quote unquote unquote with all my flaws. Why they always sticking up their noses? It's just roundness. Premium rubber smelling all the roses. Face to face, I got that all the pauses, haters. This another.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. How do you see it panning out?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
And a free kick here. Drogba. Ivanovic. This looks interesting. And the deflection behind then for the corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Placed away. So out over the byline and a corner.
Yeah, no nonsense defending there.
Over it comes. And the danger's still on. A time for composure on the ball. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, they know they need to stop him. A good and fair challenge. And here's Martinez. Oh, useful ball. And the keeper's hand does the trick. A corner will ensue. Favouring the short one. Now a decent position, not messing around with that clearance. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Ramos with it. Oh, quick and slick.
Well, they're certainly hard to dispossess, aren't they?
Couldn't hang on to it. Ruud. That's a superb challenge. He has time to play it over. Can they set up a chance? Zulu. What to like about that pass? Can they forge ahead? Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
And how about the short corner? And a useful cross. A decisive clearance it was. Pick out a teammate. Well, got it away. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Good ball over the top. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little.
Well, you have to break with more precision than that.
Couldn't keep it. Well, not pretty, but very gritty. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, the keeper grabs it. Adams has it. Oh, nice ball. Real chance. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder be troublesome. Well, no way through.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Ruud. Attacking with vigour. Oh, it's on! In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be! Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. Erkine. Vicentini. This is Quagliarella. Zulu. And he read it well defensively. Could pose a threat on the counter. But the danger averted for now. And cutting it out. It's with Martinez. Well, this could really help the cause. And the pass deftly cut out. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Terrific defending to stop them progressing. That is that for the first half here. So the referee's whistle and into the second act of the drama. Well, that wasn't a great challenge. This is Quagliarella. Well, that's how to outwit your opponent. Oh, had to stop that one. And space to cross it. Well, the threat could be there. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Looking pass. Can she give them the lead? Oh, a sensational save!
Well, what a piece of goalkeeping that was. He's moved so quickly to make that save. Absolutely brilliant.
Playing it in. Fisted clear. Electing to cross into the centre. And a very good challenge. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Now can she pick out a teammate? Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. But it just petered out. He's on the run. Oh, nice ball over the top. Credit to them for winning back possession. Ramos. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Makita. Vicentini. And the flag does go up, offside. Back with Ramos. And credit due, a good intervention. Excellent pass. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending.
A slightly better pass and they were in there.
And well positioned to clear. Composed play and possession. Take it away. Thoughtful play. And the counter-attack looks on. Could be. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Distributing it well. That's how to rob them of possession. Now, who can he play it to? And the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, they made it far too easy there.
Well, you should never lose possession that easily.
Will it happen for them? Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Vicentini. What can they do from here? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. It is to be a throw-in. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner?
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Corner kick played in. Quick counter could be on. Need to get back quickly here. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Not too particular there, just happy to clear it away. And a throw-in to come. And space here on the flank. And the lead beckons. Oh, that's a top save. And it's still level pegging.
Well, had that gone in, it really would have been difficult for them to recover. Well played, the keeper.
And a goal here might settle the outcome. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Under real pressure here. What a vital intervention. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. And a free kick here. Opportunity here. Was an important piece of defending.
Well, there it is. The visitors have completely dominated the game in the last 15 minutes and played some really good football. They just need to have the end product and they'll surely win the game.
And does well to keep it in play. Throw-ins given. Ruud. Will there be late excitement? Can he put them in front? Vital block there. He made good progress there. Targets available. Crooks comes in. Could be more trouble. Oh, blocked it! Well, you just never know about chances near the end. You've got to be opportunistic. Will this corner do it? Trying to pick out a teammate. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here it is again. It's a good delivery from the corner, and it's a great header under a lot of pressure. Does so well to control that.
And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, they were probably the better team, but they didn't make the most of the chances they created, and as a result ended up losing. It's disappointing for them, really.
You know what? Like this. It's our home. It's our home. You know what? Like this. It's our home. It's our home.
feels like a highly significant contest. Two teams with designs on success, ready to go at it and prove they're as good as they're billing. An exciting battle in store. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Corin. They'll be happy to have regained possession. Ivanovic. This looks interesting. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Schluter. Kozak. Corin. Feeding it through. Monster piece of defending. Interception to snuff out the danger. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on. Advantage with them. Oh, danger here. Oh, disappointing end to that.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Babos. Schluter. And slipped through beautifully. They keep plugging away. On the ball, Ramos. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And she's in a decent position. Genuine chance. Took a touch on the way through. Corner played into the box. Great defending. Corner once more. They're making considerable progress with the ball. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Babos. Promising pass. Well, clattered away. Kozak. Bit sloppy there. Ramos with it. And in the right position to read it. Babos. Bumped clear. Foul but rightly play on. Referee said advantage. Moving it forward. Well, it snaps into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Ramos. Schluter. Holding on to what they have is the priority, apparently.
They're just playing with them at the moment.
Nice looking pass. Oh, surely! Instinctive save! Fantastic reflexes!
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in. Great stop.
Well, no luck keeping possession. Well, they call him a problem solver. Schluter. Kozak. And snuffing out the danger. Ramos with it. Ivanovic. And threading it through. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. And over it comes. Got fisted away by the goalkeeper. And crossed in the direction of the back post. Looked to me like a good cross, but fine goalkeeping. Oh, great vision. And an opportunity from the corner to get right back into this one. Who can he pick out? And that brings the attack to an end.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
Attending to his defensive chores. She has options. Well, they tried to keep the move going. And so it is. The first half has come to an end here in the Spanish capital. Beginning of the second half here at the home of Atletico in Madrid. Beautiful pass. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Ruud. Still trailing, but they keep it moving. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Incisive ball. Can she score? Oh, she would have expected to have done better from there.
Well, she'll be annoyed with herself. She had to beat the keeper from that sort of range.
Ivanovic. Promising pass. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Ruud. Well, the threat could be there. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Interesting pass. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Promising position, this. Textbook defending inside the box. Ruud. Well, they keep passing away.
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
Ruud. Untidy on the ball. It's with Rossi. Is this the moment? Spot on with that tackle. Ivanovic. Good idea. And offside it is. Nicely weighted pass. Will it happen for them? And offside, unfortunately. Drogba has it. Ruud. Did a good job of cutting it out. That's a nice ball. And a throw-in forthcoming. Well, the ball lost here.
Yeah, slight misunderstanding there, I would say.
It's a corner. Now sending it in. Well, the keeper very decisive. 20 minutes to go. That's a good-looking ball. And support available. Well, good run and good ball control. Well, possession problems. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Lamine. Clean challenge. Oh, great vision. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. And this will be a penalty. To finish it as a contest. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Ruud. And there to intervene. Distributing it well. Referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. It is to be a throw-in. nicely cut out.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Rossi with it. Such an ambitious run. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Fed over towards the back post. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, a disappointing throw there. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. A goal! An exceptional performance, this. Fall to the good now. A lopsided contest. 4-0. We will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. And it wasn't a great pass, was it?
That was far too easily given away.
Takes the shot. Brilliantly blocked. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That colossal day with a place in the promotion matches a real possibility. A draw is what they require, but they know they'll have to be at their absolute best in order to achieve it. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing.
Everybody wants that first slice, the cherry that sits on top. Seems like God gave you that first prize. Now I know you would've missed that shot. Lucky you, I came your way. And if you're nice, I'll let you start. Yeah. Ain't I good for you? I'm that sweet, that soft, that taste that made your life better. Ain't I good for you? You know me, I'm all you need. I got you, my pleasure. Ain't I good for you? Good for you. Good for you. Yes, you know I am. I'm your lady. Before our time must have been dry. What was your life? Hey. Now even your clothes hang right. Put you in neon lights. Didn't I? Right. Lucky you, I came your way. And if you're nice, I'll let you start. Yeah. Ain't I good for you? I'm that sweet, that soft, that taste that made your life better. Ain't I good for you? You know me, I'm all you need. I
everyone here on tenterhooks, and you can understand why. If they draw this game, or better, they'll make it through to the promotion match, and that would be a real cause for celebration. Find out how it unfolds right here on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And if all goes to plan, they can progress to a promotion match. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
It's certainly in their hands. If they can get a draw here, a promotion match will be theirs. They just need to put in a good performance.
Real chance! Oh, strained every sinew to get there! Who can he pick out? Not away completely. Showing a good reading of the game.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Not messing around with that clearance. Pereira. Good defending. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And nothing comes of this attack. Looking cross. Oh, a twitchy clearance. And crossed in there. And nodding it over. Goal kick here.
Well, everything was good there. The cross, the run, the determination, but he just couldn't keep it on target.
That's a good-looking ball. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Not quite the result he was hoping for with that shot. Close though. Attacking with vigour. He got in the way of that cross. So a corner. And there's the delivery. Well, they weren't able to capitalise. Textbook example of how to cut it out. That's a good pass. Likely to a chance. Look at this. The goal for Rugby, and that changes the dynamic. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Oh, that's brilliant play. They just couldn't stay in front, and now this match is all square. Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Pereira. Oh dear, well that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that, but he's got that all wrong.
Good visualisation and execution. And an opening. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. Pereira. Perfect tackle. It's a neat move, and he's broken free. My goodness, that really was a chance for them to extend their lead.
Those are the moments you've got to take if you want to finish the game off.
Pereira. Chance to shoot. A piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, great defending. And dealing with the danger. Could be troublesome. And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Good work to regain possession. Nicely struck. Oh, from miles out, he's done it. How about that for a pure strike? Terrific technique. Wondrous. So underway again at 2-2. Well, good idea.
After all this time, still got your hand in mine. When I see you smile, it gives me meaning. When the gray and the clouds separate, and we don't have to dance in the rain. Let my hand wipe the tears from your face. It's okay. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine. Sometimes we don't feel okay, and that's okay. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine. Sometimes we don't feel okay, and that's okay.
It feels like a highly significant contest. Two teams with designs on success, ready to go at it, and prove they're as good as they're billing. An exciting battle in store. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. What are you expecting?
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And now their turn to have the ball. Ruud. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Ramos. Ruud. Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, the threat level is still high. Trying his luck. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Lodi. Stefan. Rudolf. Disappointing pass.
That was a poor bit of play.
Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Lodi. And look at this! Oh, that's super defending! Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Stefan. Lodi. Dia. And bursting forward. Stefan. On to Lodi. Just cutting off the supply. And a free kick given. Ruud. Goalkeeper has it. Ramos with it. Ivanovic. Can he deliver? Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
And ably dealt with. Good conditions for the counter. And a disappointing end to that. Good looking move. Intelligent defending. Stefan. Lodi. Now what can they do from here? Oh, had to intervene.
Oh, that was great stuff. At a vital moment as well.
On to Lodi. Nice looking pass. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Plenty of support here. Can he put it away? And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Delivering it. Well off target. Didn't have an awful lot of space to work with, however. Rudolph. Take it away.
Well, he's done so well to read the pass. Clever bit of play.
Surely! Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly. Well, as you can see from the stats, their general play has been excellent. They've dominated the play, they've created chances, but the finishing has been really poor, and that has to change at some point.
Not the best clearance. And in the end, no damage done. Ruud. Really good wide play. Ivanovic. Opportunity. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. Diaz. An effective challenge. Oh, managing to beat him. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. So the corner played into the box. Well, nothing wrong with the header. It was always going that little bit off target. Madrid. Diaz. And finding the flow. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging.
What a piece of defending that was.
Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Ivanovic. And the chance slips away. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. But the danger averted for now. Stefan. Genuine chance. And the keeper taking it cleanly. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Lodi. Michel. And that is offside. Ivanovic. Bit sloppy there. And a throw-in forthcoming. So half an hour remaining. Well, not pretty, but very gritty. It needs an accurate cross. Not the clearance that was called for. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, our hats are off. What a challenge. Teammates available. Oh, great defending. Could pose a threat on the counter. Stefan. And he's won the ball. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Patrick. Fanny. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. Couldn't hang on to the ball. So over the line and a throw-in. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Maybe dangerous here. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Good advantage there. This looks interesting. The threat was there, but no problems now. Always likely to be given as a foul. And a chance to whip it in here. Still trailing, but they keep it moving. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Well, showing really good width here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. On to Lodi. Intelligent ball. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Oh, that's a really good pass. Made the move on this line. Reacted really well. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. Michel. Diaz. And finding their flow. Well, disappointing end to the move. And scope to attack. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And behind for a corner. And over it comes. And punch clear. And danger averted. Well read. Oh, useful ball. Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. And nicely over the top. Textbook example of how to cut it out. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
It was a poor result.